Good morning. Yesterday we had completed exercise 1.1. Very simple exercise was. Now exercise 1.2 is very simple. So you have to do all the questions of exercise 1.2 in your notebook. Exercise 1.2 you have to write in notebook. All questions are very simple. Now we are coming to exercise 1.3. Few questions I am going to explain and you will write the answer yourself. And see, the first question of exercise 1.3, make correct statement by filling the symbol subset or not subset. I have told the definition of subset and not subset. If all the elements of a set are found in other set, then that set is called subset of another set. Just I am giving one question of this, like first part of question number 1, 2, 3, 4 is a like first part of first question, a set 2, 3, 4, and we are given a blank between them, and another set is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, all the elements of this set are found in this. It means this 2, 3, 4 is subset of this. So you will form the symbol subset. If all the elements are not found, so you will write not subset. You will cross the symbol. Got it? Now question number 2. Question number 2 is same question. Question number 2 is same question. See, given examine whether the following statements are true or false. Symbols are given between two sets and you have to check whether it is true or false. Let me tell you one. This is question 2 first part. Question 2 first part, a set is given of element A and B is not subset, given not subset of BCA, given BCA. I have told that order doesn't matter. So here we have A and B, here also we have B and A, means this AB is subset of this. So this statement is what? False. This statement is false. So this is the way you have to check. In second part, A comma E is subset of X such that X is vowel in English alphabet. The A and E both are vowels. It means it is subset. Third one you have to check. Fourth one. Here fifth part I am going to tell you. Fifth part. Just try to understand. Here it is written A belongs to A, B, C. Try to understand. This A is written in bracket. It means this is a set and this one is also set. A set never belongs to a set. A set is subset of another set. Both are sets. So for two sets, this belonging sign is not appropriate. Is not appropriate. Mean set is subset of another set. Set is not belonging to another set. So this symbol belong must not be there. Means it is false. Try to understand. Set must be subset of another set. Element belongs to the set. Element belongs to the set. The symbol is used, symbol belongs to or does not belong to use for element, and subset or is not subset belonging to the two sets. Got it? So this part, mind it. Now we are coming to question number 3. Question number 3. Different parts are very important things to know. We are given let A is a set and containing element 1, 2, again we have 3 comma 4, 3 comma 4 and 5. See the set, see the set. We have A set 1, 2, 1 is element, 2 is element. This 3, 4 combined written together in bracket means this 3 and 4 combined element means these 3, 4 representing a single element, of the set. So these are read as element, and 5 is also element. Try to understand. 1 is element, 2 is element. This 3 and 4 are written in bracket means this 3 and 4 are combined and represent a single element. This is element, and 5 is also element. Now you are given, see, try to understand. First part, question is, which of the following statements are incorrect and why? You have to write the reason also. The first one, 3 comma 4 is subset of A. Just I told you, this 3 comma 4 is an element, and element belongs to the set. Element is not subset of any set. So this is element, and element is not subset of a set, means this is incorrect. Try to understand. Just I told, it is incorrect because this one is element. In what case it would be subset? If again a bracket is made like here, then it is subset of A. But you are given only a single bracket as an element, so it is incorrect. Now here one more part is, see, second part is, it's third part I am doing. Other part you can do yourself. Third part, a bracket, again a bracket, 3 comma 4 is subset of A. Right now I have told that 3 comma 4 in bracket are the element, single element, and again it is written in bracket, it means it is subset of A. So it is correct. So in this way you have to check all the parts. Let me tell you one thing, it's eighth part. See, other parts are simple. Where there is confusion, I am telling that portion. Here it is written 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is subset of A. Just check it. This 1 and 2 are single element, but 3 and 4 are combined. So we cannot separate 3 from 4. So here only 3 is given, and 3 is combined with 4. So this is not possible, means 3 cannot be separated from 4. So it is incorrect. So you have to write the reason also. For what you will write the reason for this one? What is the reason? Reason, because 3 and 4 combined is a single element, and element is not subset of any set. Here 3 and 4 are element and written in bracket, which is a set, and this is subset of A. Here 3 and 4 are combined element, so 3 cannot be separated from 4, so it is not possible, so it is incorrect. So you have to write the reason also in one line. One more question. Come to question number 4. Other parts of question number 3 you have to write all. You have to write all the questions. See, question number 4 In question 4, we have to write all the subsets of the following sets. Write all the subsets of following sets. See, number 1, 4 parts are: first part, a set given containing element A; second part, a set given elements with A and B; third part, having element 1 2 3, having element 1 2 3, and fourth part is 5, that is null set. So solution, as I told that phi is subset of every set. So this A is having single element. So how many subsets will be there? I told the formula 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n means number of elements in the set. So here one element means 2 to the power 1, that is two subsets. And which are two subsets? One is null set and other is A itself. So first one is phi and A. First part. Second part, see, AB, two elements are, the 2 to the power 2, total 4 subsets. So one is phi, then you can separate A, or you can write B, or you can write A and B both. So we have 1 2 3 4 elements. In third part, one of the subsets is phi. Just I told, phi is subset of every set because it is null set. After that you can write 1 alone, 2 alone, 3 alone, 1 and 2 you can write, or you can write 2 and 3, or you can write 1 and 3, or you can write 1 2 3 all together. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 3 elements are, so number of subsets 2 to the power 3, that is 8. Phi, fourth part, phi means no element. Means what? Only phi is the subset. Got it? So this is question number 4. Alright. Now question number 5, oral question. Given how many elements has PA, means power set of A, if A is phi. A is phi means null set. If you have null set, then how many subsets will be there? Null set and its subset. So how many subsets? No element means phi is an element, null set. So number of elements in power set is what? 1, because phi is, or null set is, subset of every set. So you will write 1 element. So this was oral question. Question number 6 I have written. See, write the following as intervals. Its solution, very simple one. Solution, as I told, we have two types of inequality: slack inequality and strict inequality. Slack inequality, where we have only less or more symbol. A strict inequality, where we have less or equal, more or equal. Is it? So this less symbol means open, less or equal means close. When equal sign is added to the symbol, means that is closed interval. So see, this one, in open interval we use small bracket, in closed interval we use square bracket. So what is the interval? -4 is open and 6 is closed. So what is this interval? This is -4, 6, and 6 is closed. See this. In second part, here minus 12 is less than x is less than minus 10, means both are slack inequality, both are open, means it is written minus 12 comma minus 10. This is open interval on both sides. Here 0 is less than or equal, this one is closed and this side is open. So in third part, what is this? Close and open. So you write close square bracket comma 7 open. Fourth part, 3 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to, both are closed, so it is in square bracket 3 comma 4. So this is how we write the interval of the sets. Got it? Now question number 7. In this question we are given the intervals and we had to write all these into set builder form. See, as I told, this one is what? Both open. This one is both closed. This one is open closed. This one is closed open. So we have to write the inequality like slack inequality and strict inequality. Solution. First part, first one both open. So how can we write? X such that x belongs to R, means x is, this is real number as it was written in previous question, and what is this? Minus 3 is less than x is less than 0, means both are slack inequality, open. Second one, see, x such that x belongs to R and both are closed, so 6 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 12, both are less than or equal because it is both sides closed. Third one, see, it is open closed, open and closed. So how to write? See, x such that x belongs to R and 6 is less than x is less than or equal to 12, means this side open and this side closed. The fourth one, this is closed open, means how to write? X such that x belongs to R and what is given? Minus 23 is less than or equal to x is less than 5. Other side is open. So this is how we write the intervals into set builder form. Got it? Now after this we have to solve question number 8. Not solve, we have to write the answer only. See, I am reading the question and you have to write the answer only. Try to understand. What universal set or sets would you propose for each of the following? Means sets are given and what kind of universal set you will write, like set of right triangles. So right triangles is a kind of triangle. Right triangle is a kind of triangle, and if you take set of all triangles, then in all those triangles right triangle will be found. Means for first part set of all triangles will be universal set, means set of all triangles is the universal set, and from those this right triangle will be a subset. Now second part, set of isosceles triangle. Again isosceles triangle is a type of triangle and it is subset of all kinds of triangles. So again for second part you will have set of all triangles will be the universal set. Got it? So you have to write the answer only. Now in question number 9 you are given the set A containing elements 1, 3, 5, set B containing 2, 4, 6, set C containing 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now which of the following may be considered as universal set for all the three sets A, B and C? What is universal set? Means a set which contains all the elements of other sets of its own kind. So these are the sets of whole numbers and 4 sets you are given below. One of them is correct. So you have to check combining all 3 sets A, B and C, which set will be formed. So its third part 0 to 10 all elements are found here. So this answer is correct. So you have to write all these answers. This was the last question of the exercise. So you have to write all the answers of these questions in your notebook. Now this is enough for the day, and next day we shall start the new exercise. Thank you very much.